It switches at the end, especially champion-wise if there's counters. Ezreal is a pretty generic pick.
He's good.
It would disappoint me to see Impact play Ziggs.
Yeah, I mean, again, I kind of want to see two bruisers here and like a level 2, level 3 all in against each other. So like Irelia coming in then. But we get an AD carry. It's Illusion. The MVP pick of last year's 1v1. Definitely not as strong now though compared to last year.
Much weaker. The fact like...
Oh, Olaf, there's a bruiser.
Yeah. Could be Snowball Olaf, honestly.
Has to be almost. Like you need either Ghost or Snowball to close the gap against this Lucian because you're gonna get pushed in.
Yeah.
And then once you have enough levels, you can then like kind of chase down the entire lane before he gets to his tower. So you need like a different summoner spell.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the screen here. Obviously we're standing here, but these guys have about 10 seconds left to choose their summoners. It looks like the Lucian is going for heal and barrier. Honestly, you know, you don't need offensive. You just need to survive the all-in, kite the Olaf, and get the hell out of dodge, and hopefully you can turn it around. It is Exhaust Ignite on the side of Impact, so that is literally one shot.
No, he changed. He got Ghost. Ghost, okay.
At the very end.
Interesting enough, going Ghost over Snowball. I guess it can be really difficult hitting the Snowball against Illusion who can just dash out of it. So Ghost allows him at least to just chase like through the entire lane, but you're never gonna remove that tower because then the game is over.
Yeah, it's more security if you fight in the river, because also if you proc the Snowball, the second part of it, and Lucian dashes out right after, and you somehow miss your axe,
and then it's
definitely over. So that's definitely something you want to look for. But overall, this is a matchup where Mouse wants to push, but he has to tread very carefully.
Yeah, exactly, and we're going to see like the AD carries against the bruisers quite a bit in this tournament, and every single time is like the same way it's gonna get played out. The AD carry will push and get CS advantage and try and win on 100 CS, and the bruiser wants to try and all in after he has a few levels under his belt.
Oh wow, he's actually going Corruption Potion. Definitely.
Is he insane or is he a genius?
There's a fine line between courage and stupidity. See where Impact is at. I guess he just wants to sustain. So
yes.
The problem in 1v1s in poor matchups that require all in is that you get put in a deficit. Obviously now you can just put an axe in Mouse's face, sidestep. The problem is that you can eat such a large CS deficit early that when you all in, you're just an item down, like a component at least.
Right, I mean like a Doran's Blade or something like that. Sure, luckily you only need to farm like around the 500 gold to go back and get that one item. And in 1v1s like these, you never see a fully completed item. And getting to 100 CS as well, it takes quite a lot of time. Which means there is enough time to get like level 6, 7, 8 for someone like Olaf, and then really go for the all-in. But already at level 3, his damage output should be equal to what Mouse has.
Yeah.
Problem is, he's against a barrier and he has a Ghost, which doesn't add any combat value.
I definitely want to wait until maybe level 5. Or honestly do 2 all-ins, one where you pop the summoners, what we see very often. Mouse here, he got control early. Basically you want to queue through. Oh, Impact is actually going in.
Oh, he's going with the Axis level 1 spam!
There's minions hitting him plus exhaust.
Oh, Impact, he realized, okay, I got minions on me, I'm not winning this trade, he still has barrier.
But honestly, he's about to get level 2 poked anyways, with Mouse dashing in aggressively with a level advantage. So he kept the trade on level 1 versus level 1. He burned equal summoners. Honestly, I think it was a pretty smart from Impact, because now the Corruption Potion is ticking in as well.
We'll have more sustain for himself. Mouse obviously can try and get a little bit of an HP back with just auto-attacking the minions. But the fact that there's still a barrier means that Impact really has to be careful if he tries to all-in. There's a lot of minions as well.
Yeah, and we see the kind of practice here, what you want to do as well with AoE abilities. You want to last hit a minion, or hit a minion at least for the push.
Take the heal. There we go.
And you always want to make sure that you hit the enemy champion as well there. Double dibs rather. While you push, you want to be poking him. Mouse does it well. He's got a CS advantage. It would be stupid for him to be bold, because he can back and always get more items.
Yeah, and now, you know, while the engage from Impact made sense and he could then sustain with Corruption Potion, Mouse had really good timing on the Relic obviously spawning and being right next to it, so he picked that one up, still had the defensive summoner ready, and now with Warlord's Bloodlust as well on an AD carry. When you drop low, it's a bit like when Olaf drops low, yeah, you get a little bit stronger in that sense, because you can then sustain back up very, very easily, and now you get that double Thorns against just a longsword.
But that's what we are always going to see, is an inherent kind of small gold advantage in this AD carry versus Bruiser matchup early on, because the AD carry will get the push, which means you poke him on a tower. The Bruiser cannot sustain himself. In fact, right now he's taking away the Relic, that's good. But he is down an extra item in essence, because it's a sword on each side, a sustain item, and then an additional Thorns on the side of Mouse.
And Impact will have to wait for his summoners again. So Mouse knows there's a bit of time here where he can just keep like farming and pushing. see if he can poke Impact low as well, or at least get him down to like a 50%. So he really has to be careful when he tries to all in. So overall, Mouse is in a very good spot at the moment. Just can't really start sleeping and suddenly get caught by too many axes.
Yeah, it is just the second Impact decides to pick up one of those axes and chain them together. That's when Mouse needs to realize he's in a lot of trouble. So watch him keep the maximum distance, hopefully for him. But Lucian is a pretty short-ranged AD carry that can get baited in by an Olaf.
Luckily for Mouse though, again, if he always like saves the dash, if he knows, okay, right now Impact can't engage because there's so many minions, you can dash aggressively. Otherwise, you save it. The first axe that flies at you, dodge that one, and then you can actually start kiting backwards and wait for either tower or more minions to be there.
And we saw Mouse do exactly that at the end of the previous wave. Once it was done, he knew Impact couldn't fight back in a full wave of minions, so he just did an EQ combo with double tap on each end.
Just a few seconds on exhaust now for Impact. He's landed a little bit of poke onto Mouse. Is down a level at the moment, but will catch up very, very soon.
I think level 5 is the way to go for Impact, because otherwise he'll trail too far behind on CS. Level 6, Lucian gets culling, which is really good in short range. So we might see Impact go for another all in. The second hits level 5. There he goes.
Goes straight for him. Mouse is exhausted, actually. There's a relic behind him, but can he get to it?
Is it enough?
Oh, it is getting to tower.
Not enough.
Not enough barrier. It's a tower.
Is it enough?
Oh my god!
That was exactly the breaking point, because imagine if there was a culling while he was kiting backwards in that exchange. Impact with the genius timing, he knew. And Mouse, honestly, too close. Level 5 Olaf,
yeah.
This matchup, when you're 20 CS up, you know he's going to come for you.